is set, and the 3,700 metre steeplechase set to go. Corker's Boy down on the inside made a good line. They're off, and St Stephen missed the start about a length or so, and Cockade dropped out to the tail early. Newton and Our Liaison are the two to bound out of the stalls, and they meet the first together with Newton going to the lead and kicking a couple of lengths in front. From Our Liaison second, Big Zap dropped in third. Just Dynamite is fourth on the outside, and then a length to Corker's Boy between those two. 2 lengths and Stephen well back, and Cockade dropped out to be last of all. Turning out of the straight the first time now, and Newton for Barry Cash of the Irish team, speeding away with a good lead, about to cross down to the inside and onto that steeplechase lane. The leader is Newton by about 4 lengths. Our Liaison is second. Just Dynamite is wider out in third. Big Zap is a handy fourth as he comes along towards the second fence in the race. Got over that one okay today. Corker's Boy improving up outside Big Zap, and back behind them is St Stephen, who rests over on the inside next to last, and last of all is Corker's Boy. Into the back straight on the first occasion, and Newton's lead has been whittled back a bit. He's about 2.5 in front. Just Dynamite moved up to second. Half a length to Corker's Boy now third, and Our Liaison ease back fourth the inside. 1 to Big Zap, 1 to St Stephen, and 2 lengths Cockade. A double approaches them down the back straight on the first circuit. Newton over at 3 lengths in front. Just Dynamite second. Corker's Boy 3/4 away in third place as they leap that. He didn't get over it all that well. Then Big Zap a length and a half away from Our Liaison fifth the rail. 3 lengths to St Stephen and 4 lengths to Corker's Boy. Up the side they come in the first round, and there's a double meeting them down the school side, and Newton is the leader, 2 lengths in front. Just Dynamite, last year's winner, is in second placing. Corker's Boy around him, and Big Zap is deeper out on the course. Couple of lengths away to Our Liaison, and then St Stephen patiently ridden, who's second last, and 3 lengths to Cockade. At the second of that double down the side, they've nearly done a circuit, and Newton is a length and a half in front. Corker's Boy is in second placing, so the Irish riders are 1-2. They need a trifecta finish to steal the championship, and around the turn the first time, Newton in front, Corker's Boy second. Our Liaison is now third over on the inside of Just Dynamite. Big Zap happy to trek out wide. St Stephen is in behind them. Next to last there for Craig Durden, and last Corker's Boy, as Newton put in a good leap at that fence. That'll be the last on the next circuit. They've done a lap now, down to the post, a circuit to go, and Newton tries to do it all at big odds. He leads by 3 lengths. Corker's Boy is second. Our Liaison is third. Fourth is Just Dynamite. Big Zap fifth the outside. St Stephen hasn't spent a cent over on the fence for Craig Durden, and last of all still is Cockade for Philip Carberry. Hasn't been able to tack onto them really. Back down to the lane again. 5 fences to get over, and Newton's lead about 3 lengths now to Corker's Boy, and Our Liaison close to the inside. Big Zap has gone very, very wide with Just Dynamite at that first of the double up the side. St Stephen in behind them, and Cockade second of the double. Newton the leader from Corker's Boy as they jump it. Our Liaison still third. Big Zap out wide, followed Just Dynamite, who's losing a bit of ground, and St Stephen's gone past him now, so he's second last Just Dynamite, and Cockade is 3 lengths away still last of all, and ridden along. Newton by the 1,000 metres comes to the double down the back, a length in front of Our Liaison and Corker's Boy as they go to the first of that double. Big Zap deep out as fourth, and St Stephen just behind them fifth, still being patiently ridden by Durden, and they've kicked away on Cockade, and Just Dynamite's dropped out the last of all. 3 to jump, 800 to go. Newton the leader from Corker's Boy. The Irish are giving it a great sight. They're still 1-2. Our Liaison is in third placing, hooking over their heels now. Then St Stephen through on the rails to fourth as they come to the third last one. Newton's gone. He's been headed by Corker's Boy, and Our Liaison with St Stephen chiming in on the inside. Has this been a ride? Here's the second last fence coming up now. Corker's Boy in the middle, St Stephen on the rail, just about joining him. Our Liaison feels the pinch a little, drops back to third, and then there's a break to Newton, but the battle's up in front. And as they came around the home turn, Corker's Boy for Shane McCann leads by about a length. St Stephen, Craig Durden, and they're going to fight the race out with Corker's Boy kicking away with a good lead. Our Liaison held down third, but the last fence coming up now. Corker's Boy at the last put in a good leap. He's about 2 lengths in front of St Stephen, and then a gap to Our Liaison and Corker's Boy. Shane McCann deserves this win. He's been riding brilliantly, gets his first win, and Corker's Boy wins.